and that I'm stranded and all that stuff. So then, you keep telling, you come back, you keep telling, saying that same story. Wow. And then something else happened. Then your family members telling you, girl, he ain't no good. He ain't this. Then you get mad. I know, you ain't got to say it all like that and all that stuff. You get offended after you have told everybody your story. But my thing is, if you are going to be with the person, because there's no relationship that's perfect. There's no relationship that's perfect. But if you're going to be with that person, be with that person. If you're going to sit up here every time, even the little stuff, you get into him or her about little things, and then you go back and tell everybody else, and then it's just making you look like a fool. Come on. Because it's like, why are you still with him if you really going through all this, all that? But if you really love him, you'll try to work it out instead of going around telling everybody else. I just had to say that because I just thought about that like, on the dot. Proverbs chapter 20, 22. I know a lot of angry people. So I was reading scriptures on anger. I need it myself as well, so it's not just for everybody else. It says for the people that's, for the tough people that's, can't nothing be done to them. Something happened to them. It's like once you get a relationship with God, you would know all this stuff. But for the people that's still working, don't read their Bible as much, I thought I'd, get some scriptures and pull them out for you all so you can know. So if somebody does something to you, don't do it back. You hear that a lot. Somebody hit you, turn the other cheek and all that. I'm not saying it's easy. Like, I ain't saying somebody just punch you, you just pray for them. But it is hard. But I read in the Bible, it says, Proverbs chapter 20, verse 22, do not say, I'll pay you back for this wrong. Wait for the Lord and he will avenge you. It's Bible and God is like so simple. Really, it's like ABC, but we make it very difficult. We put the timetables in there and everything like that because we let the world control our thoughts and control our mindset. It says God will avenge you. A lot of us know it. A lot of us believe it, that God is the ultimate avenger. Like when you let God get somebody back for you, it's like the ultimate. But being a human, we want to react to stuff real quick. We think we can just do anything by ourselves instead of putting it in God's hands. Not even just like physically, but like if somebody does you wrong with a bill or something like that, they cheat you on a bill, whatever, you want to call and go off and just go off on everybody. Just keep praying about it. Just keep praying about it. Keep praying and keep praying. And God will avenge you. He probably will take that bill off and make them pay for you for the next 2 months or something like that. So just it's the simple stuff about the Bible that I was reading about. The Bible is not really hard. It's just some people don't read it, and some people don't want to know about it. So that's all it's really about. Everybody try to make it more deep and more spiritual and more spooky than what it really is. It really not. Proverbs 12 and 16, it says, fools show their annoyance at once, but a prudent overlooks an insult. Okay, for the people that don't understand what that's saying, is when somebody says something to you that you don't like, or even just being irritated all the time. I would have to say, I'm still working on that, but just being irritated all the time, it's like you just calm down, just think about it, and because a lot of stuff that we irritated about, a lot of stuff that we're stressed out about is because of ourselves. Like we stress our own self off about it. We I hate to do this to my mama, but like
let him use you.
she would go off for days if it's so much stuff like that I can't even think of it. Like if a spot on the floor if a spot's on the floor and I mop or something like that, people walk around the floor, a spot on the floor, she going on, you should have mopped that, I told you to mop that, Okay, so even if I did, or she'd be like, all right, it's a spot on the floor, clean it up. She not only would she go on the entire time, but she just keep repeating herself the entire time. I probably heard the same stuff from my mama going off on me for like, I'm 19 years old, for like 19 years. She's been saying the exact same thing every time. I'm like, Ma, like, now that I'm older, I'm like, Ma, why are you yelling? Because something, like, she'll say something, like, because. But this is with a lot of people, though. We just mad and upset and irritated for no reason. For no reason. We're unhappy for no reason. I was reading something on the internet. It says that 50% of Christians, of newborn Christians, drop out after their first year of being a Christian. They're not a Christian anymore. I'm like, wow. It's crazy. Because I was watching this, I'm a Twilight fan. Probably a lot of people don't know what Twilight is. It's a vampire movie. I was watching that movie, and it says, I mean, it doesn't say, it's some new vampires. They hungry. They hungry. They thirsty. They want some blood. Or whatever. They got bit. They thirsty. Come on. I see. There's a lot of people in the world, like even in the world, like, excuse me, but if, like for the people that, oh, I don't smoke weed, you give them that one little hit, they addicted, now they hungry for weed, they want weed, because it gives them a good feeling. Same with the people, the vampires in the movie, when they got that blood, and they just see the vampires that keep doing it constantly, they look up, they got something up about themselves. But for Christians, it's so hard. But at the same time, you can blame them, but you can't really blame them, because I've never seen so many depressed Christians in my life. Wow. It's so many, like, everybody is depressed, everybody is sad. Come on now. You come to church, everybody pouting and just mad, and everybody. And you got the people out in the world, you got vampires and everything like that. They more hungry than you, and you just got the most ultimate thing you can be hungry for, and that's God. But everybody's not hungry for that. And then everybody like go off like, oh, why they don't come to church and why they don't do that. Everybody got their own reason why they don't come to church. But if I see you looking worse than me, I won't want to come to church either. Come on. I hear that a lot. First lady preaches about that a lot. She said something about that they're more hungry for their God that they serve, and they got you pulling you over there, because we don't have that many hungry Christians no more. We don't have that many people that's hungry. That's a shame that 50% of Christians are dropping out after the first year. Wow. It's sad. It's like it's nothing to look up to. As a Christian, it's like, you giving that demeanor. I even had a cousin tell me, like, because I put like biblical scriptures and everything on my Facebook. I had a cousin tell me, oh, I can't do this because you so holy. I put a scripture on my Facebook, and now I'm just, I'm holy, I'm this and that. I'm still a regular person. That's right. Like I said, but I believe in God. I told her, oh yeah, I'm not. I said, yeah, I still do. And I put scriptures on there, but I can't say what I said, but I told her I was real, but it is a lot of, I feel like I will be the Christian, because I'm still working on myself. I feel like I'll be the Christian that when you look at me, you will want to be or do what I'm doing. Like when people see me, they'll be like, man, like what he got going on for himself. Even guys, infamous, it's just a depressing age right now. Like everybody's depressed about something, everybody is sad about something. It's not even called for. Like it's not getting better. Like I can say that for the newcomers, it's actually going to be harder for you now, because you gotta try to come and get it when the world is at its worst stages right now, and it's like everything is coming to you. Everything is going to be thrown at you. Everything is going to be told to you. That's not even true. So your belief has got to be just like 100%. But as Christians that's been in it for a while, we got to show them that it's something to actually live up to. We got to be something that I want to be. Like I said earlier, we don't talk about the end of the world no more. But I'm going to talk about it. If you can turn to Mark